Do you know which type of disposable glove your operation should be using? Hi, I'm Chris Matson, and on today's episode we will dive into the world of disposable gloves. It's all coming up next on another new edition of Nexus-Now. The use of disposable gloves are important because they help protect against the migration of bacteria through cross-contamination, which leads to foodborne illness. As you may know, there are a variety of disposable grades of gloves available today. It can be a little confusing though as to which type of glove should be chosen for your operational application. It really comes down to choosing the right glove for the right task. Before we dive into a variety of tasks, let's quickly go through the various grades of gloves. Let's start with the least expensive grade of glove categories, poly gloves. Poly or polyethylene gloves are typically used for quick on and off food service prep or serving applications and are offered in two general category grades. Textured cast poly gloves are created through an embossed manufacturing process. And the second is a poly hybrid glove, which typically have additives blended into the poly to allow for greater strength and stretch. Poly gloves are typically chosen by quick-serve fast food restaurants or cafeteria operators because they have to be able to put them on and take them off quickly without a lot of cost. The next grade of disposable gloves is vinyl or polyvinyl chloride. Vinyl is a petroleum-based film that offers more durability than a poly glove, but is slightly more expensive. Vinyl gloves are one of the most popular grades of gloves because they offer a nice compromise between cost and durability. Vinyl gloves can be purchased in different mil gauges based on the type of operational application that is needed to perform. The thicker the mil gauge, the more expensive the glove. Vinyl gloves are available in both a powdered and unpowdered option. Vinyl gloves are used by mid-sized food service and janitorial operations that need a glove that can typically perform for an hour or two before the glove needs to be changed. As you can see, vinyl gloves are quite durable. You can stretch them quite a bit before they tear. Some manufacturers have also found a way to blend vinyl with a lot of different other additives in the glove manufacturing process, which gives added strength and durability to the hybrid glove without a lot of added costs. The next grade of disposable gloves is the synthetic glove, which are also derived from petroleum, but are more of a synthetic rubber with other plasticizer additives blended into the composition. A synthetic glove costs a little more than a vinyl glove, but it is also tighter fitting and more durable. Synthetic gloves are also available in powdered and powder-free options. Synthetic gloves are used by mid to large size food service and janitorial operations that need a glove that typically can perform for 2 or more hours before the glove needs to be changed. Latex is the next grade of glove that is, or should I say was, used a lot by operators in both the food service and Jan-San industries. Over the past few years, latex has been banned in some states, like in California in 2019, under Senate Bill 677, which bans the sale and use of disposable latex gloves. The reason is because some people have an allergy to latex. Years ago, some believed it was the cornstarch powder on a glove that would give certain people a rash, but in reality, it is the natural proteins in latex that give people a rash. As a result, the state of California banned the use of latex gloves. For decades, latex was the #1 disposable glove used in both the food service and Jan-San industries. Latex is actually a natural material derived from the rubber trees in Malaysia. When made into a glove, it is tight-fitting, durable, and is offered in both a powder and powder-free option. Nitrile is the last of the disposable glove categories we will cover on today's episode. Nitrile gloves are made from nitrile butadiene rubber, or NBR. This substance is a copolymer derived from the bonding of two molecules, acrylonitrile and butadiene. These molecules are specifically important for the performance and quality of the gloves. Acrylonitrile enhances the chemical resistance, and butadiene creates flexibility and tear resistance. Nitrile was used for a long time by mostly the Jan-San industry operators due to being impervious to chemicals. However, over the years, the mil gauge of the nitrile glove was reduced, making the glove less expensive for the food service industry operators. Caterers, restaurant cooks, and food processing plant operators love nitrile gloves because they are tight-fitting and very durable, which means they can keep them on their hands for a long period of time. Nitrile gloves also come in both powdered and powder-free options. Another trick to gloves, and something every food service or Jan-San person should practice, is when you remove the gloves, you simply take the edge of the cuff, fold it inside out, put it into the palm of the glove of the other hand, and then do the same thing around the original glove. Therefore, you won't contaminate your hand to the outside of either glove. Nexus proudly represents handguards. As you can see from this handguards glove chart, they offer even more variations to the disposable glove categories that we discussed today. So please wear disposable gloves, as they are important because they help protect against the migration of bacteria through cross-contamination, which leads to foodborne illness. I hope today's episode of Nexus-Now helped you with your disposable glove knowledge and perhaps may guide you in choosing the right glove for the right task inside of your operation. Thanks for joining me today, and please contact Nexus if you need help with your disposable gloves in the future.